to our YouTube channel, Becoming a ROS Developer. Today we've got Atcha, who has just completed the course Linux Basics for Robotics, and he'll be giving us a presentation on that. So I'm going to hand over the platform to him so he can begin his presentation. All right, let me just capture screen correctly, Atcha. Just give me one sec.
I'm going to show that my obstacle avoider, the bash script is working.
Mm-hmm.
So I am connected to the real robot here. And when I run this, it should be, we'll be able to successfully navigate things like corners and the main obstacle. And so I already ran the robot interface program, so it should also just, yeah, see, it's able to connect to the robot. And so it identifies the ranges in the front left, the left, the front right. So it identifies all those ranges, and based on which range is the largest, it moves either forward or it turns. Uh, when it moves forward, it moves forward for a specific amount of time that's set by uh, a calculation. So yeah, so if the distance in front is greater than the threshold, it will move forward. Otherwise, it will turn based off, sorry, it'll turn based off which range, like which side has a greater range.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
Yeah, so as you can see, uh, it does it is able to successfully move forward, and then when it, gets in front of an obstacle, it does turn. Yeah, so here it should, yeah, it turns right because there's a lot of range on the right and the front right, and then here it will, sorry, let me show this angle. Here it should move forward, yeah, and then it should either it should turn left here, I think. Yeah.
All
And
right.
now it should move forward.
Okay. Can you explain to me how you regulate how much it turns? Did you try to fine tune that?
Yeah, I was unable to test on the real robot yesterday, so in the simulation it wasn't turning this much. So I
Okay.
can try to adjust that a little bit. Uh, should I try to adjust it?
No, no worries. It's understandable. I fully understand your case. I just wanted to get a perspective of
Yeah,
what
and
did you.
it's turning quite a lot. I can pull up my code. So I think it's based off of how long I set the robot to sleep or what's turning.
Mm-hmm.
Uh, I, I how long I'm setting it to sleep for. Oh yeah, it's based off I set it to sleep for 1.5 seconds, so I guess a better time period would probably be 1 second. So it doesn't, right now it's turning, it looks like around uh 150, 120 degrees. So maybe if set it to 1 second, it'd turn more like 90 degrees.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Okay.
So
Yeah, understand.
yeah, as you can see though, the robot it's able to navigate the obstacles pretty well.
Mm-hmm. All right. All
Okay.
right.
Shall I pull up the robot statistics one?
Yes, please.
Okay.
So we want to see it while this one is still running so that we see that it's saying the correct stuff. And then
Yeah.
can also explain how you did any calculations, if any, in that script.
Okay, so yeah, this robot statistics function, it covers the distance covered since the start, the current direction of the robot, all the ODM positions, all the ODM orientations, and the angular velocity and the linear velocity. So right now the robot's not moving, so those are 0. But yeah, as you can see, the robot turned there, so it's at the angular velocity of 0.94. And
Mm-hmm.
then when the robot moves forward here, we'll see what the linear velocity is. Oh, it stopped moving before I calculated linear velocity. But yeah, as you can see, the distance covered is changing, the current position is changing, and direction are changing. So these are all showing that the function is working. Hopefully, okay.
Mm-hmm. Can you show us that script?
Yeah. Um, Sorry, it wasn't able to run it while the robot was moving forward, so I could show the linear velocity was working. But yeah, this is the script. Um, so first the distance covered. These are all just the getter functions that were already established in this robot functions code that I had written. That was part 2 of the program.
Mm-hmm. Can you maximize
Uh,
that screen?
yeah.
Yeah, so just maximize your IDE, yes, so that we can see the script in full.
Okay. So this is a script. So the current direction, the current position, I set up the ODM positions, and then for the ODM orientation, I printed it all in one line. And then the angular velocity and linear velocity. So these are all the getter functions that I had set here in my robot functions.
Mm-hmm.
Should I open that script?
Yes, please.
Okay. So yeah, all these are set, and I made these based off of the example that was given with all the getter functions, I believe. A template was given on how to write them, so I just wrote them that way. And yeah, these get all the from the robot, and then there's also two setter functions here,
Mm-hmm.
and these
Show.
setter functions were actually used. Yeah,
All
yeah.
right, all right. Can you show me the script that is doing your distance calculation, or the function that is doing that?
Is just get Odin distance.
All right.
So here.
Okay, I see. No worries. So you're just getting it from your interface.py. Okay, that's good.
Yeah, it's
All
right here.
right. Okay. Let's go back to the obstacle avoidance script one more time.
Okay. Yeah. Should I walk through everything?
No, it's fine. You can keep scrolling down and all right. All right. Thank you very much, Atya. So I'm going to ask you some basic Linux questions now that we've seen that your algorithm works and it does what we want. It avoids obstacles and you get the printed robot statistics to the terminal. So that's good. So what I'm going to ask you now will be just general stuff that we expect you to know. As this is trying to evaluate your Linux competence and not just the project alone, right? So if you'd go into the terminal and create a script for me, and I'm going to be giving you things that I want you to do in the terminal to that script. Okay, so maybe you can stop execution on the obstacle avoidance script.
Uh, should I put in a specific folder?
No, you don't have to be in a specific folder. Any one of them will do. Just make sure the robot is not running anymore. So, all right. So just check the camera stream for me, please.
Sorry.
Can you check check the live stream to see if the robot is not moving anymore?
Oh, sorry. Oh,
The one that has got the robot with an antenna. That's the one that I want you to check.
uh,
I think I'm losing you. So. All right, no
Can
worries.
you
We
hear
can,
me?
yeah, now I can hear you. It's better. Uh, but anyways, so what I want you to do is I want you to create a script for me. So in that folder or in the root workspace, can you create a script that we call test.bash?
Okay. Um,
Yeah, any directory doesn't matter. So
what should I call
yeah, just call it test.
it?
So it's going to be a bash script, right? So test.bash.
Go back to this.
All right. So what I want you to do after this is I want you to give it permission to execute. All right. And how do you check for those permissions? All right. So there are three groups. Can you explain to me which one you have given permissions?
Yeah, I gave the so the first one's the coder, the second one is the I think it's like a second user, and the third one is everybody.
Mm-hmm.
So I gave read, write, and execute to the coder, read to the secondary, and then nothing to the last, the everybody.
Okay. Okay. All right. So let's say we want to move this script to the root workspace, right? So that's the tilde forward slash, right? How would you do that? Can you demonstrate?
Move it to which space?
To the user workspace. So the just tilde with
Oh,
forward
like I want
slash.
to open it.
Yes, you want to move it to that place, right? So two steps down.
Sorry, I don't understand the question.
If you want to move it to the root workspace, right? So the root workspace is your user workspace, right? Not like root explicitly, but just forward slash tilde forward slash, right? How would you do that? Or let's say you want to move it into out of the SRC into another folder, right? Let's say you've got your Linux project folder. How would you do it?
Oh, I believe it is move file name, and then folder. The name is move, right? The name of the function.
It's MV. That's yes.
Yeah, yeah.
Not the full word, right? So I've given you part of the answer. You have to give me the rest.
So it's yeah. That should have moved it to log.
Okay, verify that.
Oh,
Yeah, you have to do it in the terminal.
yeah.
Do you
Doesn't
see it?
appear.
Yes, I don't see it.
Did I
Oh,
write the command correctly? I thought I did.
let's talk about one thing. Why did you give me a perspective on why it failed?
Uh, well, I assume I didn't write the command correctly. Maybe I think the file name might go second and the folder name might go first.
No, that is correct actually. It's the command and then the file you want to move. It's the last part that you didn't do correctly. So
Oh,
this,
ls.
yes, the specification of the path, right? That's the one here. I'm talking about the move
Uh,
command itself, not the list.
yeah. I moved it to the folder log. So,
So if you
uh,
moved it to log, it must appear in log, right? And it is not there.
yeah.
Yes. So what I was saying, what I was asking you was, where do you think it failed, right? And then I gave you a hint that the error is in the last part of your move command.
Oh, so I didn't fully write out the destination.
Yes, you didn't
I have
specify
to
the
write
path.
out
Yes, you didn't specify the path correctly.
uh uh log, I believe.
Do you, okay, let's while we are still on this, do you understand
Yeah.
the difference between a relative path and absolute path?
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay, can you explain to me?
Relative path is like when you specify uh all the things that like go before it, or and then or I think no, a relative path is absolute path is when you specify all the things that go before it, and then relative path is when you don't specify.
Right. Okay. So clearly you have a very good grasp of what this is, right? So I'm going to ask you one more time. How would you specify the path in this case, right? Because log is before SRC if you're going to think about it in terms of steps, right? So what
Yeah.
kind of path would you need to use for this case?
Absolute path.
Yes. And
Or
how, so let's start from there, right? So can we try one more time?
yeah. Oh, I was missing last two WS. Oh,
Okay,
where is it still
so
not there?
yeah, you're close, right? Because you are in the folder itself, right? So there is no point to say that you want to move into another log because there is no another log in that, right? So I'm going to ask you another one very important command in relation to this. How do you specify or how do you make the terminal tell you the absolute path of where you are?
Uh, uh, the path of where the terminal is, it's written right here.
Yeah, but yes, but if we're going to use that, it will help, right? Because when you use tilde, it's just going to pick from there. But if you wanted to know explicitly without the tilde, how would you do it?
Mhm.
It's in the course.
Yeah, I know. You would do PWD.
Yes, so let's do that.
Sorry.
Exactly, right? So if
Um,
you navigate to log and you do pwd, can you go there and you check?
yeah. um,
So that is the path where your log folder is, right? So you can either give that to your move command or you can specify it with a tilde. Once you do it with a tilde, you still need to specify everything that comes after the tilde, like you said earlier, right?
yeah. It's still not working.
It's because you are in the directory for which test.bash is not found. Anyways, no worries. This is, I
Oh yeah,
wanted,
if I'm on
yes,
an SRC.
right.
It should be an SRC.
But that's all right. I wanted you to get to show me some of these things because the idea is when you do your project, we assume you know these things, but very few also pay attention to these things, right? As students or as people who go through the course that we offer, it is important for you to fully understand how to navigate the Linux terminal besides having to make the project work. So I would say on my end, this is you have got some of the things down, which is good. All you need to do is to just make sure you keep practicing some of the nuances. But for now, we are done, and congratulations to you. So let's wrap it up here, and then we'll finish our conversation on Zoom. All right.
Okay.
All right, everyone. This was Adja's presentation on Linux Basics for Robotics, and my encouragement is to all those of you who want to take the course, please do so, and you can also come and showcase your project once you've completed it. And until next time, keep pushing your Rush learning.